given the ball, something's going to happen. Benatia is in the break ahead of me. And it's so sad that I'm looking at its best 11 here. Not a single Nigerian. And it is absolutely right.
Double H. Double H. Double H. Double H. Double H. Double H.
CAF Awards. The CAF Awards. Look, he deserved it. He deserved it. And I think a lot of people still sort of think that I hate on Salah and I don't give him enough credit and everything, and which is senseless. I've always said that I still believe that talent-wise, I would still argue that as of right now, if you just say who is just the best overall African player, I'll probably right now say Koulibaly, because I think Mane has sort of a wind off. But if you just to speak for me, based on just a talent-wise ability, perform out of the way, ability is Koulibaly. But based on form and of the last year, who has been the best player? Salah. I think that his effectiveness, his impact, his ability and so forth, and based on form and what he's doing on a very high level with huge pressure, because I think what puts him ahead of Koulibaly is he's doing it under greater pressure on a bigger stage. The kind of pressure that Koulibaly has in Napoli is not the kind of pressure that Salah has in Liverpool, being the star man and the superstar with so much upon him. I mean, this guy is doing CNN interviews. He's arguably number for number one of the most popular sports figures in the world. And for me, I always said, okay, one season wonder, and I believe he was a one season wonder. But look, man, I've got to take a step back and say, yeah, no, I think this guy's a real deal. I think this guy's a real deal. Like, this guy has shown me that, no, that last season just wasn't a flash in the pan, that he's still continuing his effectiveness. And what you're seeing is his quality, because people just look at, okay, his goals and he does a few quick moves. No, I think he's getting to a stage where every time he just touches the ball in that attacking third, whether he's creating, beating past a man, holding the ball up, waiting, good decision making, bringing other players into the play, going through narrow channels, he's making something happen in a positive sense for Liverpool. So he's getting to a stage where, given the ball, something's going to happen. Given the ball, something positive will happen. So I do believe that him being ahead of Mane and Aubameyang is fair. I think for Mane, I still think that the guy's amazing. And I still prefer Mane as a player. But for me, Mane and Aubameyang just have not done what your boy thing is doing. I'm going to get to the 11. I'll get to the 11. Shout out to Thembi Gatlana. I believe, again, South Africans, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe the K is silent. So Thembi Gatlana. She won the Women's Player of the Year, so congrats for that. And the Youth Player of the Year, I think this guy is going to be quality. Ashraf Hakimi, amazing player. As in, because again, I've been watching quite a lot of Dortmund and everything, and no, this dude's footballing quality. Oh no, it's amazing. This dude is amazing. This dude is quality. So and I think that Real Madrid should do everything in their power to keep. Sorry, no, both sides. No, Dortmund should do everything in their power to keep him. Real Madrid should do all in their power to try and bring him back, because Real Madrid, they do need this guy. So I think Hakimi is definitely going to be a huge person. And Coach of the Year, I think they're not comments about that. Over Renard, the coach of Morocco, I just thought he did an amazing job. Despite Morocco not really winning anything, despite them not coming through their group, I thought that they were amazing at the World Cup. I thought that they outplayed Spain in their game. And I thought they were very unlucky in that North African grudge match, I believe, against Egypt in the Nations Cup. So I just think based on the football he got them playing and how good they were, I just thought Everton did a fantastic job with Morocco. And if Morocco can keep him, I think that they're definitely going to be good. They're going to be in great hands. So let's get to it. Now, the first thing to notice, and this saddens me, it saddens me and it angers me. Not a single Nigerian in the best 11. Sad. Really sad, and it is angry. It's the reason why it pisses me off is because growing up in Nigeria, because again, I was born in England, but I grew up in Nigeria. So growing up in Nigeria, going to nursery school and primary school in Nigeria, I know how much Nigerians love football, and I just know how football is at the very corner, very the heart of Nigerians. And I still hold to this belief that talent-wise, Nigerians are the best football players in the world, just for raw ability and talent. And it's just so sad how much things have fallen. And it's so sad that I'm looking at its best 11 here. Not a single Nigerian. And it is absolutely right, because not a single Nigerian deserves to be in this 11. And if you're the NFF, you're Nigerian and everything, they should piss you off. It is embarrassing. It is an absolute embarrassment for a country with as many people as they have, as many people that there are in Nigeria, and how this football is the national sport. It is the number one sport, most populous country, have the most resources. You've not been able to have an infrastructure to be able to fully cultivate players who should be in abundance and an Africa best 11. That's embarrassing. That is an absolute, complete and total disgrace. Disgrace. How we've fallen from the days where Amunike was playing for Barcelona, Kano had played for Inter Milan, Ajax, Arsenal, Finidi George for Ajax, Sunday Olise, I think Ajax as well. Finidi George then moved to Real Betis. Yeah, Taribo West for Inter Milan. Yeah, Babiaro for Chelsea. And it will be now in Arsenal. Yeah, Nacho for Leicester. I mean, but let's just look at the best level, because this is not about Nigeria, it's about Africa. So you have Onyango in goal. Let me just see, who is this Onyango? I want to just Onyango, goalkeeper. Oh, interesting. That is very interesting. So I do like that. So he actually he plays in Africa, and he's Ugandan. So shout out to your boy Danny. Shout out to your boy Danny. So Onyango is the keeper in there. Now the defense has been weird. Aurier as a right back. This is where I'm a bit confused. Aurier as a right back. Does Hakimi play right back? I believe he plays right back. Correct me if I'm wrong. Does he? If he plays central defense, then I'm wrong. But I believe he plays right back. If he plays right back, Hakimi has been better than Aurier this year, 100%. Benatia is in the break ahead of me. Why is Koulibaly left back? Koulibaly and Baye should be the central defense. Right back should be Hakimi. And left back, again, let's have a discussion, but Benatia should not be in this team. If that's, then all right, maybe you can just say, okay, maybe, fine, let's just put Hakimi left back. If you can play right back, then you put Hakimi left back. Fine, you can put Aurier right back, then you have Baye and Koulibaly in central defense. But Benatia should not be in this team. But what has Benatia done so good for Juventus to warrant any place in this team ahead of Hakimi? No, stupid. Midfield. You know what? Let's talk about this midfield. So we have Partey. Great. I think Partey has been quality, really, really good. For me, he has really, what he does for Atletico Madrid, amazing. So Partey 100% deserves to be there. Naby Keita, the thing with Keita is that I think he's there based on talent, not form. I think form-wise, he's still strong to be in Liverpool, but he's so good. And everybody knows of his talent, they put him in there. Mahrez, should Mahrez really be in there? Now, this is where, even if I still feel that no Nigerian deserves to be in there, I do feel that Iwobi has a shout to be in that midfield ahead of Mahrez. There is a discussion to be had, because I feel that Iwobi didn't have a really good, under Wenger wasn't doing so great. Iwobi has been doing really well under Emery. Even if, again, I have no qualms with that, because I think for Mahrez, he's now been picking up this team with Man City, but I still feel you can have the discussion of, an argument can be said that Iwobi can be put in there ahead of Mahrez, but you know what? Mahrez being in there, cool. So I think for that midfield, I'm fine. I think the only name in that midfield that 100% deserves to be there is Partey, for sure. And I think the strike force, I believe that speaks for itself in Mane, Aubameyang, Salah. I don't think there's anybody in there that you can pretty much remove. And I think, like, if you were to have, like, a Africa All-Stars against Europe or something, you know, I think they'd do. I mean, that's a pretty crazy attack. Like Mane, Aubameyang, Salah. That's a pretty crazy attack. So, yeah, I think for the 11, it's all pretty good. But no, that defense. I mean, I don't know. I mean, again, tell me if I'm wrong. What the hell is Benatia doing in there? You know. But that's, for me, Hakimi should be in the head of Benatia 100%. 100% Hakimi should be in the head of Benatia. But yeah, man, that is, so yeah, look, the bigger would obviously have to say well done to Salah or something, watching him do some dance. Because the funny thing, it was held in Senegal. So, you know, I thought it's being held in Senegal. They'd be like, look, man, let's just, you know, give it all sad things all on board then. But what is also weird is that Koulibaly wasn't even in the shortlist. Because for me, I think that the shortlist should have been Koulibaly, Mane, and Salah. You know, as good as Aubameyang has been, and he's been really quality, I feel Koulibaly has done more than him. So I would say Koulibaly should have been in there ahead of Koulibaly in the final three. But again, for Salah, well done, congrats. And I think at this rate, unless Koulibaly or Mane really raise their game, or Aubameyang raises his game, I think Salah has a good chance of winning it again next year. So come on, guys, you know, other African players, raise your flipping game, man, for sure. No Nigerian in an Africa best 11. Thanks for watching the video. Now think about becoming a Football Hot patron by pledging an amount each month and then gain access to exclusive content only on the Football Hot patron page. Peace. Head over to the official site at halffootballhot.com or just click over here.